Hi, I'm Don Anderson with IProtestNow.com. I am infuriated at the news that was released today. And the reason this website exists is because you've heard the news, but you have no way to let the rest of the world know how you feel. You have no way to let the politicians in Washington know how you feel. And that is the purpose of this website, to unite together and let you be heard. In the Kathryn Steinle case today, the man that killed her was found not guilty. Now, here's some facts that you need to know. 1, he was an illegal immigrant. 2, he had been deported 5 times. 3, he had a long rap sheet and multiple convictions. 4, he had been in custody 2 months before. 5, ICE wanted him so they could deport him again. 6, the city of San Francisco refused to hand him over. 7, the sheriff released him back into the streets. 8, he admitted possession of the gun at the time of the shooting. 9, he admitted that the gun discharged when he had it in his hands. She was shot in the back, not 1 time, but there were actually 3 shots. The one that hit her was fatal. Now get this, he admitted all that, and there were multiple charges they could have filed him. Involuntary manslaughter, they could have found him guilty of, manslaughter, murder, and all these different, but they found him innocent. Here was his defense. It was an accidental shooting. The gun went off accidentally 3 times. Now, taking all that out of the picture, think about this. She was on a walk with her dad on the pier. Her dad is a veteran. He served this country. He gave of his own time and life for the freedom to walk that pier safely. And the government and the politicians failed to guarantee them that safety. So it's about time that we start putting an end to sanctuary cities. It's time we start putting an end to the criminal element of the immigrants that are in this country and create a wall and deport those that would do harm to us, those that commit crimes. As I've said in a previous immigration video, I believe there has to be a path for citizenship to those immigrants that are here. Look at my other video. I think these have to go hand in hand. I think we have to have a system to lock down the borders, yet create maybe a 10-year path of citizenship for those that are already here. We have to deal with them. We can't send 11 or 12 million people out of the country overnight. It's not going to happen. But the liberals have to get off their far left. The conservatives have to get off their far right, meet in the middle, and put an end to these reckless, senseless homicides. That young lady died in her father's arms. Her last words were to him. I can't imagine the heartbreak as he watched her pass. It wasn't an instant death. He held her, looked in her eyes, watched her take her final breaths, performed CPR, and waited for help. How, as a country, do we justify our actions to that father? That problem exists because the politicians live on the extremes. Please click Protest Now this absurdity. Sanctuary cities must end. They must be defunded. Deportation laws must be followed. If people don't like the laws, do what I'm doing. Say something, speak up, change the laws. Don't ignore them or go at the local level and say they don't apply to us. The laws are in place and we must demand they be enforced. Click this link now to support changing this ridiculous situation in which dangerous criminal element can be allowed to exist in this country and we don't even protect ourselves. I pray you'll click this, you'll send it to your friends, that this can finally be a point where this country can be heard. You don't have to wait to the next election. Do it now. I beg you. I'm Don Anderson with IProtestNow.com. Thank you for your time.